Visit us at podlanderpresents.com to find information on all of our shows.
That's no noise. Just a wee dram.
Just a wee dram.
Buoy. Nice and sweet.
Yeah. Nothing says 2:30 in the afternoon.
Like a shot of drambuie.
Yeah.
It's a very special occasion. We're here to watch the trailer for the second to last full trailer for Outlander we're ever going to see.
That's true.
Well, I guess that depends on whether or not they split season 8 in half. But, possibly the second to last. Whatever. It's historic. It's an event. It's monumental. It is the...
It's time to come home, Outlander fans.
It's time to come home, Outlander fans. It is the season 7 part 2 official trailer. We have previously watched the teaser. We have watched the opening credits, but we have not seen this trailer yet. Welcome to Podlander, Drunkcast, and Outlander podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Julie.
I'm Amelia.
And we are going to watch this. Those of you who have listened to one of our trailer watches before will know how this works. It's chaotic. We are going to watch it all the way through and lightly mutter commentary because we can't help ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. Then we're going to discuss, and then we're going to go back and pause relentlessly at specific moments. We will almost certainly take some little tiny thing that happens and interpret it as evidence that they are they're going to bring Frank Randall back, because
don't cry.
We just love the jacting. We do. We can't help it. We really want Tobias Menzies back in our Outlander. It's not going to happen, but man, a girl and another girl and another girl can dream.
We can all dream.
Do you have any predictions for season 7B that you would like to make for the trailer? Things we're going to see in this trailer.
A cairn. But that's unfair, right? Because I've already seen the teaser, so I know some things we're all going to see. You mean a prediction of something that I haven't seen yet?
Correct.
A boat?
A boat. Got it. Buzz.
Yeah. She's like, boat.
I was going to say a boat, yeah. How about Jenny frowning bigly?
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say blue cheese.
Wow.
That's my prediction.
Oh, because she's got to get some mold on for some penicillin for the home hospital. Is this?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out.
That's my guess.
Okay. Are you ready? Gird your loins.
Oh, by the way, just for anybody who wants to actually watch this trailer and try to follow us along on our fool's errand, this is the Starz official season 7 part 2 official trailer on YouTube.
On the Starz trailer, so it has the recent, in the last few years, addition to the way that trailers are made, where there's the trailer for the trailer. Either there's an introduction or there are little snippets, sometimes both. So this one is one that opens with Katrina and Sam just chilling on a set in some comfy chairs.
I'll put a link in the post so everybody can see it. It's
time to come home, Outlander fans.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's time to come home, Outlander fans.
Watch this brand new trailer and get excited for the mid-season premiere.
Trailer starts now.
Boat.
We've got our wish.
So they're back in Scotland. We knew that.
Cairn.
To
Yeah.
Scotland.
That's the back of Jenny's head.
Mm-hmm. She could be frowning.
We saw that in the teaser.
We did.
There's no more question of where we belong. It's when.
Who the hell was that in the Dick Rocks with him?
It's from my John, his nephew, who's injured in battle.
Without your help, Claire, we will surely die. I can't leave, but you can.
Oh, shit. So that means that whatever Jamie was punching Lord John about probably has something to do with that. But also, we gotta separate these bitches again?
How did you know I'd come?
I knew. The storm's coming.
Not again.
I'm not one of this earth, but one of my own making. Claire, it's a bad news. It's Jamie.
Not dead.
I would feel it in my heart if his had stopped. Mine had stopped too.
Ooh, walking into enemy territory.
Where the heart is. It's also the place where it's been broken.
Did you see who that was?
No. I missed it. I'll see it on the rewatch.
If it's all.
All right.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Initial thoughts.
Gilf, it's time to come home.
Yeah, that was Gilf. I did see that.
We're going to have to... There was somebody else. You'll see it in the replay.
Okay. Scotland, obviously. Boat, obviously. We're going to split Jamie and Claire up again. Obviously. Jamie's not going to die. Obviously, Claire's going to save his life again for the 600th time. I'm looking forward to it.
Your thoughts?
In this cut, I feel like, I mean, obviously Jamie is a main character in this long-running TV series, and I totally get that. But like, to my mind's eye, like, he is just like a serial killer himbo.
Yeah.
And like, it's Claire's story. So it was interesting to have that moment of something of whatever, a disaster or an issue of my own making. Like, oh, is Jamie going to take the lead, like take the reins a little bit? I guess he has to if they're getting split up.
Based on the teaser trailer and having seen the fact that Jamie, that big punch that he does, we think that is him punching Lord John Grey. Which is intense, right? Because those guys love each other so much. So something about this nephew situation and the splitting Jamie and Claire up is going to make Jamie very mad about something. That's my guess, is that Jamie is punching Lord John for putting Claire in harm's way or something. That's the only reason why. Or Willie somehow. Putting either Willie or Claire in danger knowingly. That's the only thing that I can think of that Jamie would punch Lord John for.
I cannot say anything, for I have read the books.
Okay.
I initially was like, what is this Mumford & Sons bullshit that we're hearing?
Seriously.
But I was on board by the end. I feel like they
It
earned
was fine. You know, I'm not a huge fan of when they take the modern songs and put them in there, but whatever. I mean, I don't care.
To answer a question raised during the trailer, the person who was in the Stones with Roger was Buck McKenzie.
Yeah.
Remember, he went
Army
with him.
Beard.
Yes, of course. I almost forgot. I can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm excited about that.
Like a really delightful season 7A surprise. Cannot
Yes.
believe how much I was on board with that particular character.
Thrilled.
Some other things. Julie, we had not one but two Karens.
Okay.
Double Karens.
Karen. The one that we saw for sure with Wien was the one in Scotland, right?
Yes.
And then do you think the other one is at Fraser's Ridge? Don't know.
Or somewhere on the continent we don't know.
Don't know about.
Dunna.
Okay.
Dunna.
Dunna.
Karen is my favorite dance.
Karen.
Here's
some rocks for that. Okay. All right.
Amazing.
So rewatch and pause this time.
I want to think if there's anything else I want to mention. What jumped out? We saw Sad Brianna.
We saw sad Wien. I'm worried about the sorrows of Wien.
Yeah. We saw Claire walking into a redcoat camp with a basket over her arm.
And wearing an exquisite, like plum-colored
But
waistcoat.
looking
That
very...
might have been Lord John's nephew, though, right? Because he would be in the enemy camp.
He would. Unless he's in... He might have been recovering in somebody's home.
Okay.
Like the shot that we saw looked like it was in a bedroom. So, but
Oh, yes,
regardless,
that's
it
true.
could 100% be that Claire was visiting Lord John or Willie or somebody else, because they would all be redcoats for sure.
Right.
We saw another shot of Lord John's apparent eye patch.
It is a real eye patch. and
Cannot
it is
wait to
fashion.
see David Barry in that eye patch. Babe.
He's going to work it.
He really is. Okay.
Too bad Halloween's over. Am I right? Next year.
Next year, everybody goes as Lord John Grey with an eye patch for Halloween. All right, are you ready? We are starting at the beginning again. If you are going to be watching with us, this time we will be stopping and starting. We will try to do timestamps, but we have bad memories. And by that, I mean our brains aren't working properly, not that we have bad memories.
I will remember.
I will remember timestamps. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's
Time to come home, Outlander fans.
Watch this brand new trailer and get excited for the
Brand new.
mid-season.
Hilarious. How many months has it been? Look, we've got
Oh,
lives.
no, this was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
By us, it's recent. Him crying about Scotland is cute.
Yeah.
Just say when you want me to pause.
Okay.
We're going home
Pause.
to Scotland.
So the big Karen.
Hold on, we're backing up to the shot where Julie wanted me to pause, which
timestamp
is
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not far enough. Hold on. I'm going to pause again. Hold on.
Okay. Right there.
Okay.
So this is very clearly some in the past.
The first Cairn and the Cairn.
Right. And that is got to be Scotland. And that is Jamie.
Maybe.
It's kind of a long shot, but it looks like his tri-corner maybe.
It's a dark coat and a hat, and there's
It
also
kind of looks like dark hair, though.
Maybe dark hair?
There's a little thing sticking over his shoulder. There's a little thing sticking over his shoulder, which could be like a rifle, but honestly looks like part of bagpipes to me. Wouldn't it be cool if that was a bagpipist?
That's a big ass cairn, though. Okay, we're looking at this cairn, and it even has a cross on top of it.
Yeah.
So this is definitely somebody.
It's like a cairn.
Cairn. It's somebody who meant a lot to a lot of people. Okay, timestamp 15, 16.
Cairn.
That's where we were there. Go ahead.
All right, 16 seconds, pressing play. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're going home to Scotland.
Trees, approaching
Lallybroch,
Lallybroch. We only
Jenny.
see the back of Jenny's head.
Where do we belong now?
We've seen Bree crying in the car before.
Yes.
No question of where we belong.
That's Roger and Buck exploring Scotland. Roger and Buck.
In the Dick Rocks.
No, it's when we are. That seems to be continental.
John, his nephew, was injured in battle.
Without your help, Claire, we will surely die.
Okay.
I can't leave, but you can. The stars have lined up our note. And Norway.
Pause. I know that we are a house divided on the whole lightning bug Disneyland sequence.
Right.
And so looking at these stars again.
Oh,
right,
they
Claire?
were very fake stars.
And I was about to be on board on the first one. I was like, you know what? I'm going to let the people have this one. And then there was one like in the like if their screen was a clock at like 10:30, there was one Disney ass looking star that pulled focus from our kissing lovers, and I'm furious.
Oh, God.
And that's all.
It really is. I'm the one who was okay with the fake lightning bugs, because what are you gonna do? Use real lightning bugs?
No.
So whatever. I was fine with the fake lightning bugs. That was a bridge too far even for me. Although who knows, in context I may get on board. But it looked like the camera was about to zoom forward onto the Cinderella's castle and then the castle, and
yeah.
the thing was going to go over that
One shooting star.
Sing me a song of love.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, no, thank you. No, then we're going to resist the Disneyfication of Outlander, please, and thank
Okay.
you.
Hold, please. We just happened to pause on timestamp 1 minute exactly. And we've got Claire in a beautiful coat with some dude I don't know outside of Lallybroch, leaving Lallybroch in a carriage.
Yes,
But just Claire.
yeah. I think this is
Lallybroch.
the Lord John writes because his nephew was injured and is sick and he needs help.
So they are sending Claire back across the ocean by herself, not just down the road at Lallybroch. They're sending her back to the colonies by herself.
Presumably, yes.
Oh my
Unless
God.
somebody is sitting in the back behind her.
Because that opens up the possibility for more than one more boat.
Oh no, Julie. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm letting it go. All right, I'm ready.
All right, we are at exactly 1 minute with Mystery Houseboy.
Mystery dude.
Mr. Footman.
He's got a bit of a doom face, but I suspect.
He does have a little Elijah Pound doom face.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that London?
It looks like modern streets.
I suspect that's Philadelphia.
Ooh, Philly.
I'm not one of this earth.
Wait, was that a match? Did we just see Roger blowing out a fucking
Okay,
match?
we are backing
Oh my God,
up.
oh my God, oh my
Hold
God, oh my
on.
God.
I'm gonna do. We've got.
And you. The storm's coming.
At exactly 1.11 second, 1 minute, 11 seconds.
I don't think it's a
that is a
match.
match.
It looks like
Candle?
a candle or
A twig put into the fire
Well,
to
we do
transfer fire.
We do know that modern day Roger with his short hair and daddy beard did make it back to the past. We do not know exactly where he is, but we can tell this is the past.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Although the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another window in the past. Too many windows.
To the past. Okay. We are at 1:11. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not one of this earth.
Ian with telescope. Bree hugging baby. Yes, that's got to be Mandy, right? Baby Mandy. Okay. 1:15. Jamie is running through trees with a gun. When isn't he? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, that was the punch
That
heard
was the
around
punch.
the world.
Shooting, someone running, presumably Jamie.
I don't know, those legs looked awful short.
It's Jamie.
I would feel it
God,
in my
how-
heart if his had stopped. Mine would stop too.
Pause. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's really annoying to me that we have to have this every season. We know he's not going to die yet. We just know it. And so it's like, what? Okay.
To me, it's more of a problem in trailers than it is in the show. Because
Okay.
yes, intellectually we know Jamie has ironclad plot armor, right? Like Jamie and Claire both have ironclad plot armor. However, they can both be very seriously damaged because
Yes.
they have been.
Yes.
And there's emotional damage. And also, as long as I'm being swept along by the story, I don't care if part of my brain knows that there's no way either of these characters
Maybe
is going
it
to
is
die.
more annoying in the
right?
trailer, though.
But in the trailer, like,
'Cause it's
we
like, come
have
on.
not had time to get invested.
Yeah.
Um,
And we all know he's not
yes.
going to die. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway. Worried about rain, Allison. Look at that timestamp.
I'm worried,
worried about rain.
We are at 1:36. 3, 2, 1, go. Trees. There's Claire going into the camp.
God, that coat.
Yep, good coat. Dick rocks. Brianna crying. Willie.
Wait.
Yeah, who is...
Willie was boning somebody.
Willie was boning somebody.
Willie was
Oh,
getting
no,
some
does-
bone on.
Oh no, does Rachel fall into...
Absolutely not. No. I cannot see that happening.
I would be shocked. That's an OTP, right? Mm-hmm. They've made that pretty clear.
Chaotic, but actual thought I'm having, I'm just going to say it out loud. Ill in battle, sure, but also part of me is like
Hold on just a sec.
venereal disease.
Hold on just a sec.
Oh, so wait.
But
so-
it wasn't Willie. It's not Willie. Nephew, not son.
Oh,
right.
Like Lord
That
John
is
says-
Willie.
isn't that Willie?
Yes,
Yeah,
but,
that's
but
Willie.
he's not the one that's hurt.
Sickbed was not Willie. They showed the sickbed and it was somebody else.
Yeah.
And also,
I can't tell these young men apart.
They all kind of do look the same.
but Lord John in his letter said nephew, not son.
Okay.
Right? He calls Willie his son.
Right. So
And he wouldn't even like shift the language when he's talking to
No
his
way.
close friends.
no way,
No,
because he
well,
raised
because
that
he
kid.
also
Does
it
he
wouldn't
know?
be his nephew. There's no like familial connection where he would
Okay.
say nephew.
Yeah.
Lord John has actual nephews. His brother is a character more prominent in the books than in the show.
On
But
this freeze frame, though, at 1 minute 43 seconds, is this actual boning or is this a hospital like healing situation?
this
Because
is boning. Look at the lighting.
Look at the lighting. Also,
Look
I
at
feel
that
like
face.
that hand's about to tug that ribbon off of that ponytail.
Okay.
and that
Okay.
curly hair.
Sexually.
okay, so
Yeah.
there's some
A nurse
curly
would
hair
have her hair
involved.
back.
Yes. So
This
Willie's
is this
getting
is
some.
Willie getting jiggy with it.
Willie, he will. Okay, cool.
Okay.
1 minute 43 seconds.
We're about to pause immediately because I still think you didn't see who else they show.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready. 143, 3, 2, 1, go.
Where the heart is.
Oh, that's Galis, Duncan,
Yeah,
and Gilf
And Gilf.
together again. Is this a flashback? Has to be, right? Has to be a flashback because both of these people are dead. Well, she wasn't dead at the time, but he was dead. So that's a flashback.
Oh no, she died.
I know, but she died in the future after they were together.
Yes, but
he definitely died at a very certain point, so we know this is a flashback.
and so did she. She died in a cave in Jamaica.
True, but
Yeah.
that is after the events that we are looking at right now.
Yes,
Yes, so this is a flashback because Dougal is alive.
it is maybe a flashback.
How can it not be a flashback? Jamie killed that motherfucker.
Julie, I want to remind you that the premise of this show involves time travel.
Oh my God, can he time travel? Can Dougal time travel?
But the logistics.
I've got a lot of questions, but I am very excited to see one Lottie Verbeek. Hello,
Yeah, hey,
madam.
girl.
I love you. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Galis?
She looks so good.
Yeah, come menace me with those cheekbones any day you want.
Yes, let's go.
Come on through.
All right, cool.
I'm going to also try to pause on the GILF shot. So
Okay.
right now we are at 145. 3, 2, 1, go.
That is Gilf. Who's
Gilf
in the
shot.
background?
Now I want you to look real closely at that face. Say what you think.
Is it a certain beard that has been brushed with a Barbie? Who is? Is it something disguise? Something
No.
interesting dupe?
No. Just look at the face. Does that look like the Graham McTavish of today?
I have
They've
no
aged him
idea.
up.
They've aged him back.
They made him look younger.
Okay.
They made him look younger.
So it is a flashback.
It is a younger GILF.
Wait. But how? Okay, hold on. Hold, please. I remember one time Allison telling me that shit was about to get so cuckoo bananas bonkers that I wasn't going to believe it. Mm-hmm. Does this have to do with that idea?
Well, I've said that about a lot of things.
Yeah.
So one of the things that's cuckoo bananas bonkers involves this.
Okay, cool. All right, so maybe not a flashback, but Return of the Gale. Return of the Gale. Oh my God. Return of the Gale.
Return of the Stones.
All right.
Okay, cool.
We are at 146. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's also the case, right?
Ween sobbing.
Poor Ween.
Okay,
We've
there's that
seen
thing
that
again.
temper
We saw
tantrum. There's
that.
Roger running. That's Jemmy.
That was
Jemmy.
I want to go
Jemmy.
back.
Okay, what was he? It looked like he was in that priest hole shit in the house, but I know that's not true.
Okay,
probably.
so we've got Roger running. That was Jemmy screaming help one more time.
Okay, 150. 1 minute 50 seconds. He's trapped somewhere, obviously, and is trying to get out. So does that mean that fucking double barrel Cameron has him like in keeping somewhere, trying to get the information about where all the gold is?
Could be.
Perhaps.
Something.
All right, we are at 150. Claire screaming, Karen with Rollo, guns running, eye patch.
Eye patch.
Great. I think that's a good trailer.
It is.
That's a good ass trailer.
All right.
Thoughts now that we have watched through a second time. I'm trying to get my watch to register movement. Forgive me for waving my arms around.
Imagine Allison's doing like hot to go, hot to gilf over
Hot
here.
to Gilf. Well, based on the knowledge bomb you just dropped on me about possible time travel of Gilf to Gilf, I don't know. Like, that seems like it's already playing with what I consider to be kind of like laid rules about this show. Mm-hmm. So it feels like they're about to kind of expand outwards from the rules that I thought they had.
Oh, in this show, there are no rules about getting laid.
We're going to do like the teeniest, tiniest, lightly spoilery thing right now. If you have not read the books and do not want a hint of what might be coming, stop listening now. I promise we won't talk about anything else. You won't miss anything. We love you. Bye. Okay. If you are still hanging out, be prepared for me to lightly redirect Julie's attention in a direction that she would eventually get to by herself, just so we can do it on microphone.
Okay.
Julie.
Yes.
We have no evidence that Gilf can travel in time. None whatsoever.
We do have evidence that Galus can.
Yes, but there are other people who can travel in time, including people who traveled in time at the end of the last season.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Jimmy, Rob Cameron, Buck, Roger. I know that they are descended from Galus and Gilf.
yes.
Or Galus and whatever.
So,
Which is Gat. Or
we
whatever.
know that they can travel in time.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that you can steer, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no like button you push to go to a specific year.
Right.
So does that raise any questions for you about how we might be seeing a younger Gilf and a younger Galus?
That's Galus going there the first time, right?
Who else can travel in time, though? How might we enter into that time frame?
When we're there with Roger and Buck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Interesting.
Um,
Isn't Rob Cameron one of the lineage too? So he would be there as well. Is this going to be a Back to the Future situation where people are disappearing from the ground up?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But I, as a person who has read the book, would suspect that perhaps Roger and Buck end up in a slightly different year than they intend to.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so stressed out.
Oh my God.
There's a child trapped in a priest hole.
Oh my God.
We
What
got
are
a
we going to
child
do?
trapped somewhere. There's a child trapped somewhere.
Fucking Jimmy.
For all we know, he's trapped in the Tufty Club headquarters.
It's so cozy in there.
But it looked pretty dark in the Tufty
Yeah,
Club
because
headquarters.
it's full of Roger's chest hair.
Although I guess Tufty Club...
Dark Tufty Club, I'm gonna keep on screaming in the dark Tufty Club. I'm gonna yell for help well in the dark Tufty Club.
And let's all remember, OG, the Tufty Club was dark. Remember the fucking squirrel getting hit by the car and everything?
Yeah.
It was dark. Okay. Well, this was great. I'm happy to have watched it, and I can't wait to see what actually happens in the season.
So some info, depending on when you're hearing this, it could be fucking 3 days from now the Outlander premieres. But our hope is to have watch parties on Sundays as we used to, despite the fact that the show is coming out on Fridays. So on Sundays, we will post when it's going to be happening. If you want, you can watch us watch the episode. Episodes should be released near the end of the following week for Patreon, and the weekend / maybe the following Monday for people who are not listening on Patreon. So expect like a week to a week and a half before our episode will come out. So the premiere is November 22nd. Week and a half-ish after that is when you can expect to hear our take on it. And there are no breaks. It's like straight through.
Yeah, there's no mid-season
There's
break
no
this
break.
time.
So it's like a sprint through November, December, early January. And
Outlander
then,
don't give a fuck about your family holidays.
yeah, like Merry Christmas. Here's some trauma.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Just watch
And
this all the
also
way
maybe
through.
some fucking, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Okay. We will be back so soon to talk about Outlander Season 7B. Thank you so much for listening. Bye. Bye.
Well, that was some excellent audio storytelling.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again.
The words keep coming and they don't stop coming.
They never will, Kevin.
Well, thank you for listening, folks.
Yeah, thank you for listening. You can find us on Facebook.com/PodlanderCast, on Instagram @PodlanderCast. You can find a lot of shit on Instagram. You can also find us at PodlanderPresents.com. You can find all sorts of information about all of our shows and everything about us. Blah, 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 blah. Beep, boop, boo. If you like what you heard every time Word with Purd, please consider leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you're listening to the show right now. We want to thank all of you for listening, but we especially want to thank our patrons. You can become a patron at patreon.com/Podlander Drunkcast. You can support the show, join the Slack, get early episode access, and access our bonus content, which we haven't done in a while, but we need to get an RPP in the book. All right, thanks to all of our patrons. You all make it possible for us to do all this shit. You're great. This show is produced and edited by Julie Starbird, possibly by others, helped by others. We shall know soon. Produced by Allison Shoemaker as well. Other stuff by Allison too. Our artwork is by Viv Pickles, aka Laura. Everything about our social media game and our 6 social media content is Amelia Ham on the Loose Bazelle. Thank you so much for all your work on that. And Jennifer Polkowski. Shout out to you, the new baby. And thank you for all your work you do on moderating the Slack.
All of our patrons are precious, special flowers, unique angelfish, delicious bonbons, hot cross buns. They're gourd season aficionados. They are wall flowers in reverse. They are, my brain's not working today. You are all magical. Thank you so much for supporting us. However, we do want to call out the following wonderful people. Here we go. Our close personal friend, Catherine Bullard. Catherine. Bullard. Thank you. Pally Drunkle, Rebecca's Gift, Jessica Richardson, Mindy Newell, I would love that. Doc JWS, Sydney Taylor, Snazzy Knack, Lisa Brienne, Julia Gulia, Kathleen Martini, Kelsey Kemp, Emily Day, Caitlin Reddick, Kristen and Emerson, Freckled Fury, Laura Calm, Amelia Ham on the Loose Bazell, Liz and Tinkerbell, Rochelle Lefevre, Amy Gustafson, Rachel Townsend, Kelly Mazzella, Chantel Salters, Mary the Falling Statue, Tara Lucchino, Viv Pickles, aka Laura, Mary of the Grapefruit, Ann Gibson, Ruth McCormick, Carol Marlowe, Trish McCurry, Julie DeToit, Jen Lynn, Kelly Bodden, Amanda Newton, Queen Elizabeth Young, and Kiki the Wise. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.